At least 95 people were killed in Nepal on Wednesday after a massive flood tore through the border region with Tibet, according to a police spokesman. Around 28 police personnel were also reported missing. A torrent of mud and debris burst from the banks of a river between China and Nepal, burying buildings and triggering a frantic search for survivors. Chinese authorities separately reported 3 deaths and 265 people missing after the mudslide, according to state media. It was not immediately clear whether there was any overlap between the Chinese and Nepalese casualty figures, with Chinese state broadcaster CCTV saying the numbers were still being verified. Hundreds of tourists were also out of contact. Nepal's tourism ministry said around 403 tourists, including 341 foreigners, were unaccounted for several hours after the disaster. Americans, Indians, and Australian, Malaysians and Britons were among those reported missing. Nepal's Prime Minister Bailendra Shah urged the nation to remain united and said the government would take responsibility for rescue, treatment, food, and shelter. The Nepal Army deployed helicopters and disaster response personnel to the affected area, while several highways were closed. The Nepal Electricity Authority said around 430 megawatts of production capacity, including hydropower and solar facilities, had been damaged, disrupting electricity supplies. A preliminary assessment by ICEMOD suggested a rock ice avalanche occurred in Nepal, blocking the Lenda River and causing the cascading flood. China's President Xi Jinping ordered an all-out rescue effort, while Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi offered humanitarian assistance. Pakistan's Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif expressed grief over the loss of lives and devastation in Nepal. Authorities also warned of further mudslides and the possibility of another flood as a blockage remained upstream.